Okay, dear viewers, welcome again to our online learning program. As usual, we were proceeding with our lesson algebra. We've seen how to simplify some examples of algebraic expression. So today we are continuing with another type of example, and that is example number 3. Example number 3. Simplify the following expression. Simplify the following expression. You are given some expression you are required to simplify. Expression number 1, for example number 1, 4 m power 6 n power 6, the whole of this divided by 1 over 8 m power 2 times n times n times n power 2. How to simplify? We simplify as follows. First, write what you are given. You are given 4 m power 6 times n power 6 divided by 1 over 8 m square times n square. So to simplify this one, we have to divide. The operation here is divide. Take the upper terms divided by the downward terms. How do we divide? As usual. As you know, division. First, we start by dividing the numbers. Take 4 divided by 1 over 80 times dividing m power 6. Now we have to expand. M power 6, we take m power 6, it means there is a 6m here, so we expand them. We write that number of 6, number of m. We write that number of m. So m times m times m times m times m times m times n. N also there are 6, so times n times n times n times n times n. This divided by m times n times n. There are 2m, this one, there are 2n, this one. So now we divide. We divide as usual. How do we divide this expression? As follows. Start with numbers. Take 4 divided by 1 over 8. You know this is just a fraction. To divide the whole number and the proper fraction as usual. So you take 4, you put 4 over 1, and 4 over 1. You change the operation here. Instead of division, you write plus, and you exchange the denominator and the numerator. So denominator goes upward and the numerator becomes downward. The upper number on the fraction are called numerator and the downward number are called denominator. So you take denominator upward and the numerator down, and then you times that one. So here we start dividing. And how do we divide here? This term divided by this one. So you cancel the number of m. M and m cancel with this one. M and m cancel with this one. N and n cancel with this one. N and n cancel with this one. And then you write the number of n's remains. How many m remains? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So there are 4 m. So we write m power 4 times how many n? Also n, there are 4. N power 4 over. When you divide downward, there remains 1, because they can all of them they cancel, so remains 1. And then we start to multiply as usual. So 4 times 8, 32, times 4m times n power 4. The whole of these are over 1. So therefore your answer will be 32 m power 4 n power 4. So this is how to simplify on a question like this one. Second question, this is the answer. Second question, you are given second question. Second expression is like this one. You are given there 3 R S minus 6 R T divided by S minus 2T. Solution. How to simplify this one? You simplify as follows. So you write what you're given first. Given 3R S minus 6R T divided by S minus 2T. So in order to simplify this, there is a method here you have to apply, and that is factorization method. Factorization method, you have to factor out those common numbers and common letters which present on both term, upward and downward. So we start with upward. We start with upward term and then come with downward term. So now we factor out. And how do we factor? We look here on the first term. There is a 3RS minus 6RT. So 6 is a multiple of two number. 6 is a multiple of two number, that is 3 and 2. Another number. So for case of this one is 3 and 2, because here there is 3, so we can use 6. 6 is the same as 3 times 2. So here in 6 there is a 3. There is a 3. So you can write this 6RS minus 3 times 2 RT. Why? We have defined 6 as 3 times 2. We have defined here 6 is equal to 3 times 2. So instead of writing 6, I write their multiple. So 3 times divided by S minus 2T. So now we factor out. We take this 3 and this 3 out. And then we take R and that R out. So inside the bracket, we put a bracket, what remains here in this side, in this term remains S. And in that term remains 2T, because R will already take it out, divided by S minus 2T. You see? So now our job now is very simple. We factor out and then remains the up terms are the same as the downward term. So here our function is just to cancel. We just have to cancel, because this one S minus 2 is the same as S minus 2, S minus 2T is the same as S minus 2T. So cancel is this one, and cancel meaning divide by itself. S minus 2T divided by S minus 2T is equal to 1. S minus 2T divided by S minus 2T is equal to 1. So you take 3R times 1. So your answer will be the same as 3R times 1 is equal to 3R. So that is your answer. Your answer there is 3R. That is on how to simplify expression like this one. Coming to the said expression, you are given there the same as this one. You are given there 6A B C minus 3AB over 1 minus 2C. How to simplify expression like this one? It's very simple. Solution given. We are given what? We have given 6A BC minus 3AB divided by 1 over 2C. So factor out the common term. Remember, 6 is a multiple of 6 is the same as 3 times 2. So instead of 6, write their multiple. So is 6 times 2. 3 times 2 is equal to 6 times A times B times C minus 3 times A times B divided by 1 minus 2C. So we factor out here 3 and 3. and then A and B. So we factor out 3, we factor out A, we factor out B, because they occur on both terms. So we factor them out, and then here we remains with how much? We remain with 2C minus this one. Here remains once because all of them are out, so remains once divided by 1 over 2C. You see, this is different from the previous example. Now you see there 2C minus 1 over 1 minus 2C. They are the same, but they're in reverse order. So since they're in reverse order, here's the 2C minus 1, 1 minus 2C. So when you cancel here, they cancel each other, but your answer will be what? Negative number. Your answer will be negative number. Your answer will be negative number. So therefore, when you cancel this one by 1, this one by 1, but here become negative. So therefore, your answer will be negative 3AB. So when you simplify and you get tests like this one, you have to know that when you divide also you simplify, your answer become a negative number. For the case of reverse order, they are the same, but they are in reverse order. So now you know how to simplify question like this one. Okay. Coming to question number 4. Coming to question number 4. Coming to question number 4. No, question number 4. You are given the 3 m square n square minus n m square n square divided by m in bracket m times n square. So how to simplify a question like this one? Solution. Solution. In order to simplify this one is as follows. Given, you are given there 3 m power 2 n power 2 3 m power 2 times n power 2 minus m power 2 times n power 2 divided by m in bracket m n square. So now you are required to simplify. In order to simplify this one, okay, first of all, let's open the bracket on the downward term. So 3 m square n square minus m square n square over, open the bracket by multiplying it by m by m. So you have multiply m and m times m square times n square. So now you have to factor out upward. On the upward terms, factor out the common terms, common letters. So there we factor out m square and n square because they occur on both sides. So therefore, you take all of them out. So inside the bracket you remain with 3 minus 1. Remember here there is 1 because it's 1m times 1n. So 1m square times 1n square is 1m with 1m square n square. So there is 1 remains 1 divided by m square n square. So now you have to cancel this one. You see, before cancelling, simplify there the bracket. Open the bracket. M square times n square times 3 minus 1, 2 m square n square. So now you cancel. M square and m square cancel. M square and m square cancel. So here is 1, 1. 1 times 2 is equal to 2 over 1. So therefore your answer is 2. Your answer is what? 2. Because 1 divided by 2 is equal to 2. That is how to simplify this type of algebraic expression. Now, let me give you a homework. Now it's time for you to get your homework in order to test yourself if you have understand this concept of how to simplify this type of algebraic expression or no. You will know it if you have understand by doing this homework. Given homework, simplify the following. Simplify the following. Simplify the following expression. Question number one. You are given there, question number one, 10 m square n plus 5 m n square divided by 2m plus n. Number two, 2pq minus 10q divided by 5q minus pq. Number three, you're given 17 a power 5 b power 5 divided by 1 over 2 a square times b square. Number four, you are given the es minus 1 over 3. The whole of this divided by e square s over 4 minus e over 12. This is s, not 5. And the last one, number 5. Question number 5 is 6a square b plus 3ab square divided by 2b square plus 4ab. And this is the end of our lesson on how to simplify this type of expression. Remember, after finishing doing your homework, you have to submit it through my WhatsApp number. Remember to do it on a white plain paper, write your name and the school you are studying, and then after finishing doing photograph it or take a picture of it and then send it through my WhatsApp number. Thank you for listening, and if there is any question or comment, send it to me through my WhatsApp number or on the comment box down there. Thank you.